I'm Professor Jason Err, and I'm here to tell you about Can We Know Our Past, which I co-teach every fall with Professor Rowan Flad. Gen Ed 1105 investigates how we know what we think we know about the past. And this is critical because Gen Ed courses need to have either an urgent problem or an enduring question. And we're all bombarded on a daily basis with claims about the past that are being used to justify maybe how we spend our money, how we vote, how we form our opinions. And it's important that we have a good understanding of how we're going to evaluate those claims about the past. And that's what this course is about. We're going to focus on the materiality of the past in this class. Now, history is a powerful tool, but it has its biases. History is written by the powerful, by the literate, by the wealthy. But everybody, today and in the past, leaves material remains. Whether it's the houses that we lived in, it could be the remains of meals that we've eaten, things that we've made. So if we want a holistic understanding of how people lived in the past, we really need to emphasize the materiality of the past. So this brings us to the tools of archaeology. You're going to be doing a lot of that in this class. You're going to be meeting in classes, we're going to be looking at intensive case studies, but we're going to be getting out of the classroom. We're going to take you all over campus. You'll spend an afternoon in the burying ground looking at 300-year-old headstones. You're going to be making stone tools using the same techniques that your human ancestors used a million years ago. You're going to take yourself to the other side of the river, to Alston, where you're going to make pottery in the pottery studio, again, using traditional techniques taught to you by an indigenous potter. This may seem academic and fun, but it's really directly relevant to your lives. You may notice that Harvard is rethinking how it memorializes its past these days. You're a part of that conversation. It's important that you understand why these decisions are being made and that you join in that conversation. So it's going to culminate with your capstone project, where you're going to look at some aspect of your own history. Could be an artifact that your family has curated, could be a place that you grew up, maybe a monument that you used to play around. You're going to think about it critically using the tools that you've learned in the class. You may change the way you feel about that history, that object, that place. You may ultimately decide that you feel differently about yourself and who you are as a result of this deep dive that you're going to do. So if this seems of interest to you, join us in the fall for Gen Ed 1105, Can We Know Our Past?